and according to the protocols of the learned elders of Zion, number 14 simply states, "We shall forbid Christ." Now, my information was sent to Julian Assange for him to forward to his staff for perusal and investigation. We made the assumption the information had to be sent covertly. To achieve this, the envelope was addressed to the Immigration Department of the Ecuadorian Embassy in London, and being embassy business would have some diplomatic protection, and it was only after much confusion was the mission accomplished. However, this is where the predictable incompetence began to kick in, for a good story must be funny, poignant, and gritty. Now, it would appear to us a very daunting task to use the public system here in Australia to contact Julian Assange. We are watched and followed every move we make. The letter to Viktor Orban in Hungary using Federal Express Canberra in June is a classic example. We were followed into the office there, nobody else around, and I'm standing at the counter, and I've asked the fellow doing the forwarding to look up the telephone number of the Parliament in Hungary. So he's doing that, and then he turns the screen around to me to go through the information on the screen, and the fellow, the 6'4" giant, the Agio giveaway, said, "Oh, Hungary, Prime Minister no less," and just devoured the information that was supposed to be private between he and I. Anyway, it's all part of the DVD. It was then that Yar walked in, and he just left. So, to get a letter to Julian, the following comical series of incompetent blunders achieved what no well-planned and executed mission could have. It all started because of a post office security alert raised by our faithful messenger on the streets of Sydney just days before. He was flagged by the post office by some silly thing, but anyway, it was all part of this DVD. So Yar said, "Send it to Adam." Now, right there, I go, uh-oh. However, we addressed an overnight envelope, it was an express envelope, to Adam Furrer in Mittagong, New South Wales. All he had to do was open that envelope, find enclosed the letter addressed to the Immigration Department of the Ecuadorian Embassy. It was in an international express envelope that we'd actually paid $72 for. So simply handed in to the personnel in the post office at Mittagong. Now, it was a walk of approximately 500 metres, maybe less, from Adam's house. Now, as I'm waiting, because we don't check anything online because we don't want to alert anybody, so I didn't even enter the tracking number for this particular part, this step of the way. But there it is, Adam's address. So this is the day that he did receive. So he says, "Just arrived." I say, "All right," without trying to give anything away, open it, then take it over to the post office, and hand it in. "Who am I sending it to?" I say, "It's already addressed, don't ask questions." Now this is where the predictable incompetence began to kick in. We purposely avoided giving him instructions over the phone, as this would tip off ASIO, Mossad, CIA. We assumed that he was going to open it. Now, because it was a day or two before I decided that, okay, this is going to take days for him to respond by doing anything. Since Adam actually thought that the sending of the package to him was a mistake, we told him that as a cover. Like, it's a mistake, just open it, send it, take it over to the post office and send it. She then organised her mother to pick up what I thought was now the opened package addressed to London. her mother would drop it into now the Bowral post office. My mother is action or death. I knew that she was out, caught her actually in the Mittagong area, and it was just a quick swing by to pick it up and then take it to Bowral. Here's the letter. So in this express post bag was the international express post to the embassy. Now we're changing the subject for a moment as we have this absolute proof of reincarnation. Here is Adam relaxing in front of his mother's computer, and there's a wonderful photograph of Adolf. What's that, Dan?
He's up here for a holiday.
Yes, Adam's here for a holiday, so we had a bit of reliving history yesterday. Adam saluting the Messiah. Yavon. Yahweh Jesus. Try let it go lightly, Marshall. Oh, yeah. Proof of reincarnation, yes or no? Adam has very much the soul and spirit of Adolf. Here he is daydreaming of the old times. And yes, he prefers a brown shirt. Favorite food, sauerkraut. And of course the true meaning of the swastika is the 4 L's, love, life, light and laughter. It's all about peace. And Hitler himself used to go into the Catholic Church and look at the swastika. Then it was an ancient symbol, reverencing all of these good qualities of life. Now, yeah, took the photograph yesterday, December the 8th. 2016. Now, of course, Adam's surname is actually Führer, F-U-R-R-E-R. His grandfather was a Swiss German. Now, his name is pronounced Führer. However, as a child, anytime he went anywhere, he would always get Führer, Führer, Führer. I'd have to correct everybody and spell it. F-U-R-R-E-R, Führer.
I remember my teachers now. Adam Führer.
Adam Führer, that's right, Adam Führer. Oh. So in full jacket spiritual mode, Adam incredibly did nothing with the package. He left it unopened. So yes, there's no wonder Hitler lost the war. His mother Janelle and I purposely avoided giving him instructions over the phone, assuming he was going to open it. That was the instruction, as you saw from the message. Now, when Adam's grandmother took the envelope to the post office, she did what I told her to do. She actually phoned me and said, "But this is addressed to Adam," and I'm still thinking that he's opened the envelope, and what she's actually reading is on the international. It has sender first, which was Adam Führer. We filled that out, that the sender was Adam Führer, and then addressed to the Ecuadorian embassy. So I'm still in my mind saying she's reading and thinking that it's sent. No, I'm saying no. It's just take it into the post office. That the lady will know what to do with it. It's all paid. So she did. Give it to the post office person. They will know what to do with it. So to cut to the chase, the all-important letter to Julian Assange turned up back here in Tuggum, marked returned to sender in the original express package, unopened by Adam. However, within 24 hours, on September the 1st, it was dispatched through Burham Head's post office after giving it to Chloe as we walked her out to the car. When she came for dinner that same night, the envelope arrived back. And then it was after it was delivered that I dare enter in the tracking number, because as soon as you enter in the tracking number, they're onto it. So I waited until it would have, well and truly, it was probably 2 weeks later that I entered it, to realise it had been delivered through the tracking system. It arrived exactly when it was supposed to, which just happened to be the 9th of September, 9/9, and 2016 adds up to a 9, so it was 999. And that was a date to watch out for. It was given to us by the angels And it was on September the 28th in 2015. It was from Point Perry at Coolum Beach. Yah was in PNG, dealing with Perry at the time, and it was all over his ticketing and paying for a ticket, that an airline ticket. When I went in to check on it, it had been delayed until the 9th of September 2016. And here Joel and I were catching the fourth blood moon in the tetrad, which was magnificent, over Point Perry on that date. So that's what it was all about. We were watching for the 999 date, knowing something remarkable it was going to be, and here it is, the delivery of the package to Julian Assange. So with that, it's a great... Oh. Now, once the embassy opened the envelope, another letter was addressed to Julian, which would then be passed on to him. I actually wrapped it around in white paper and marked on it, please give this to Julian Assange, in the basement of the embassy. And now in Julian's package, it was a cover letter that I wrote with several other letters, including the letter to Donald Trump, that message that we got to him in 2012, the Hungarian Prime Minister, Viktor Orban, of course the apostolic letter in Christum Credo we printed out from Pope Benedict announcing he had met Christ, and then the emails from the Pope to Yahweh and Yah's replies, etc. So in all we sent 2 8-gig USB sticks with a vast number of video links and document links, just all of the information that's available on the net. Now Julian would have been blown away, I'm sure, and then forwarded the info to his staff members. This is what got him silenced, as well as the threat and gag orders to his staff and the CIA taking over WikiLeaks. Could they have killed him? No. Once he believed the truth of me, his soul would be worn over his body of flesh and given him protection, as we are. All of this is part of the crushing of the Zionist satanic stranglehold on the world. Satan uses the Zionists to infiltrate. Simply put, let it run out its world domination. It is prophecy. It does not matter if the masses are aware, or Bible bashers constantly making arguments how Jesus is coming in the clouds. Any Bible verse containing the words Son of Man is an addition. Jesus was not the Son of Man, he was the Son of God. Now, in order to forbid Christ, the Zionist must control the Bible. Reading Daniel 7:13, I saw in the night visions, and behold, one like the Son of Man came with the clouds of heaven, and came to the Ancient of Days, and they brought him near before him. Like a man looks like a man. In the New Testament, it's all fake. Not like, but is the son of Adam, not son of God. Adam sinned. The Holy Ghost is God, who came to cause the sinless Virgin Mary to conceive the Son of God. In Matthew 24:30 it reads, And then shall appear the sign of the Son of Man in heaven. And then shall all the tribes of the earth mourn, and they shall see the Son of Man coming in the clouds of heaven with power and great glory. Matthew 26:64, Jesus saith unto him, Thou hast said, Nevertheless I say unto you,